The way it usually works, after the conventions, the nominees for vice president usually fade into the background, but not this year. The choice of Sarah Palin has focused a lot of attention on the #2 spot on both tickets. Joe Biden spoke today to the National Guard Association and said the Guard should have a greater voice at the Pentagon, noting more than half the Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans are Guardsmen and reservists. We decided to take a closer look at the 65-year-old senator from Delaware, the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, in his new role as a vice presidential candidate as he stumped for votes in the swing state of Ohio.
The next vice president of the United States, Senator Joe Biden.
He's the close-talking, freewheeling, ice cream eating Democratic nominee for vice president.
I want this debate about
Senator Joe Biden,
give me a break,
isn't holding back. You say what's on your mind, and I think people appreciate that. Have you found you have to be uber careful and disciplined in terms of being out on the campaign trail?
No, I feel passionately about what I'm doing and saying. I know the Republicans are going to take anything I say, no matter what it would be or anybody, and take it out of context. They're going to take any piece. And if I have to go parse through every single thing that I'm going to say, then I'm not me.
On the trail, Biden is unmistakably himself.
Thank you. I love you.
From occasionally cursing
We got to be fixing that right now.
to getting emotional, as he did in Canton at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We were with him last Thursday during one of the rockiest weeks in history for the U.S. economy, something that wasn't lost on the six-term senator.
Part of what a leader does is to instill confidence, is demonstrate that he or she knows what they're talking about and communicates to people. If you listen to me and follow what I'm suggesting, we can fix this. When the stock market crashed, Franklin Roosevelt got on television and didn't just talk about the princes of greed. He said, look, here's what happened.
Relating to the fears of the average American,
Tell me what you value.
is one of Biden's strong suits.
If I sound angry, it's because I'm angry.
As he did recently with these
The Ironworkers Hall in Ellesmere, Delaware.
It's something that comes easily for the son of a car salesman from Scranton, Pennsylvania. What was it about what he said that resonated with you in particular?
This is where the true middle class is, Akron, Ohio.
I think he expressed what most working Americans feel at the moment. He seems to relate to our pain.
I want him in office because I believe he will do things for women.
In fact, women who usually lean Democratic have suddenly become one of the most coveted voting blocs of this election. Polls show that Senator McCain and Sarah Palin are making some inroads among white female voters who are less educated.
I don't believe that. Every election, they're making their minds up later and later because there's more and more at stake. And, I think everybody should be a little patient here. Eventually, Sarah Palin is going to have to let people know what she thinks, what her record is.
How's it going preparing for the debates?
It's kind of hard to prepare because I don't know what she thinks. There's been no, I just don't know a lot about her. So therefore, I have to assume for purposes of debate, she agrees with John on everything.
Are you worried you're going to have to pull your punches a bit because of her gender and you don't want to seem like you're bullying her? It's a different dynamic when it's a male-female thing, isn't it?
I don't know, is it? We're sitting here doing it, aren't we? Look, all kidding aside, maybe it's a generational thing. I don't start this thing thinking, oh my God, this is a woman, I better treat her differently.
But the way the campaigns are treating each other is raising some eyebrows.
Learning about sex before learning to read?
Especially from two candidates who pledged to take the high road.
He admits he still doesn't know how to use a computer.
Are you disappointed with the tone of the campaign, the lipstick on the pig stuff, and some of the ads? And you guys haven't been completely guilt-free, making fun of John McCain's inability to use a computer.
I thought that was terrible, by the way.
Why'd you do it then?
I didn't know we did it, and if I didn't do it, we'd have never done it. And I don't think Barack, I just think that was...
Did Barack Obama approve that ad? He said he did, right?
Yeah, the answer is, I don't know. I don't think anything was intentional about that. They're trying to make another point. It's very different than deliberately taking a vote Barack Obama had to teach children about how to deal with child predators and saying he was teaching them sex education in kindergarten. Very different in degree.